What up, guys? Dupackalo here, bringing you guys the third farming guide for Diablo 3. And this one is way better than the Doom and Warframe farming quest I had as the guide too. And I recently discovered this one just like 10 minutes ago, and it's a lot better. Of course, if you have good gear. This is also one that you use to farm elite mobs. And it's also a pre-leveling guide, which I will show on one of my lower alts. But first off, we gotta run there, and it's a pretty long run, so the guide will take about 3-4 minutes running there. If you want to skip it, then go right ahead. But until then, people who don't know how to get there will get this opportunity to be spectating from my perspective. So I'm gonna play it on hell difficulty just to put up a decent challenge. I will admit I did die on my very first time running there, because there's quite a lot of yellow ones and blue ones on the way there, and when you get there, there will always be a mob as elite as well. It's in Act 1. It's on the very it's number 8, trailing the coven. And you can either start the quest, but if you have explored the manor, then it's all good. But if you don't, you start off at a Gazra barricade, and you select the quest, and you start the game. And this could take a while walking. This starts from now. You might want to skip through it 2 minutes if you already know what's gonna happen, and get down to the farming part. Anyways, the minimap already locates where I have to go. That's pretty easy. So I'm gonna buff up. I bought a new weapon, so I should be stronger right now. And my skill setup is pretty bad right now. I just shoot arcane orbs that are meant for splash damage because I was helping friends a lot, but it kind of works out in hell. To be honest, they hit hard still, and my health sucks. I used to run around with 35k health and great damage, but that health is halved for some reason, and I don't know how that happened. I just replaced my gear a lot, and now I got crap. This is an event area. You can get a little mini boss about it, and I will not show that this time, but you kind of get the picture of it. You get like 4 phantoms that pop up, and you kill those, and then he becomes a boss that you can kill, and he will have a lot of great drops. Let's see. The gates open. I turn into an Archon because the mobs over here are like in great numbers, really great numbers, and a lot of those javelin throwing ones are really the ones that can kill you really easily over here. So, and we continue off killing them all. It's a long way after this. You see, there's on the minimap, there's another point, and that's where you have to go. We're not even halfway, I can assure you that. Pretty much doing this in Inferno is for the gear and the hell mode as well. And the farming part is also at the destination where we're walking at right now. There's also one of the secret items for the Staff of Herding for the secret level Whimsyshire. All of that results and tricks and stuff are in my previous guides. Not like I have a crap load of guides, but they all tell you a couple things that I use to level or get rich. And I don't have a leveling guide yet, but I think I will upload it after this one. And that's a yellow one. And I did not die, that's good. Now, that's the thing you want to watch out for when you're in Inferno. That yellow one can kill you, and it will fuck up your whole run there. It will like kill you all over or over, unless you get an easy one, but that's pretty fucked up in Inferno. You will always get that yellow one with teleport, and he will just hit 20k on you, and you're dead. And yeah, we're at the second checkpoint. We're almost there. Kill, kill, kill. This is on hell in difficulty, and as you can see, to me, it's a pretty, it's a big joke. And people who have not experienced Inferno yet, I have major issues surviving one unique mob over there. So in comparison, it's like walking from normal into hell mode, and that's something really hard. Alright, and I get in the area right off the bat with a freaking yellow mob that kills me due to the arcane turrets. What a great start. See, this is what I meant at the start. I do actually die in hell still because those mobs are still very strong. So I killed the yellow mob and I'm just gonna loot it. In this area, it's pretty easily killing those champs. I mean, you have a health pool here and there's like a couple more down the stairs. Like on the left there's one, on the right there's one. And there's also a frenzied shrine or a protective shrine, whatnot. There's a chest, always, not always. I think I'm not sure. I haven't done this run too much, but there's always one or two in unique mobs. You gotta watch out for that because I just got caught off guard here. There's one, sometimes two, and very rare. There's three unique mobs on this ground over here. And there's a shrine, there's a healing well, there's a lot of healing wells actually. So I just got like two rare items. I'm gonna identify them just to make you jelly if I get a good item. And I did not really receive too fancy, no. Alright, the leveling guide continues here as well, but I will not show you this on my level 60. Because that really does not refer to my experience too much. I'm gonna get on my level 10 barb. I'm not even sure if I can kill them there because I kind of rushed through this quest. And he's stuck at the checkpoint, so I don't have to run all the way here. That's good stuff. It's level 11 barb. And we resume the quest on Explore the Manor. On normal difficulty, it's gonna be easier. But all the less, it's good if you have a shrine right next to where you spawn. Sometimes the yellow mobs are right on the spawn spot. So you gotta be aware of that. And what do you know? There's two shrines. That's a great thing to have. I mean, two fortune shrines. I don't think they stack. I'm not sure. But this is what you do. You practically restart the game constantly and you get to that checkpoint with a unique mob, and you check both sides because there's sometimes, well, maybe always, a yellow one as well that you don't want to miss. And of course the chests. Sometimes the chest can be a replendent chest. I have experienced that one before, but it's very rare, and there's also sometimes a very rare gold goblin in here, but that's rare, 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 rare. You're lucky. You're always guaranteed to have one unique mob, like either a blue or a yellow one, on this ground. And there's always health pools and always a shrine, one at least. And you're lucky if you get two of them. Now we go over to the leveling part. I'm overloaded with garbage. I'm gonna drop like two items, a couple items. Give me 1 minute. I should prepare better next time for a guy, but I don't give a crap. This is where you level. The mobs that you can get here are extremely big, and I gotta kill these. You will notice because look, this is what you get, and look at my experience bar. It's really upgrading so fast. And this is like a solo leveling guide for low levels. I am not sure how much experience I gained. I needed 33k. And I went up about 3 bars, and I'm pretty sure that's like 6,000 experience, and that's just for one cleanup. And I'm gonna let you in on one other secret here. I'm not even sure if it's there. It's a random spawn. In this chimney, I'm not sure if it's a chimney. It's fireplace. In this fireplace, Leoric Shinbone spawns. It's one of the items you need for the Staff of Hurling for the secret level Whimsyshire. Now after you cleaned up that mob, I'm gonna leave the game again, and I'm gonna start all over again, get to those elite mobs, and clear the whole wave again. Like, this is the easiest part to level solo on a. Actually, it's like a hardcore tip. I also have hardcore characters, and especially if you get this experience shrine, that's really nice to have. And there's another shrine. Wow, enlightened shrine, and it's another experience shrine, and I do not see that I get bonus. I mean, I don't see it gets. No, it doesn't stack. So that question got resolved right now. Shrines do not stack. I did not really pay attention to that in the past. I usually either died or yeah, that's a rare occasion. And I should not really look for the unique mobs. It's pretty much yeah, here it is. I'll just take the time to kill them meanwhile. Instead they're killing me. That's cool. Now look at the experience I'm getting. Like I may be level 11, but this is one of the things, like you want to play safe in hardcore mode and you don't want to do too much, you don't want to repeat too much. This is a great way to farm both gear and experience at one go. And you just get into this mode, you just start cleaning up those dudes. And look at my experience bar in the meanwhile, I might level up I think. That's pretty mad. And you leap over to that guy. And there's a yellow mob. What do you know? There's a yellow mob here. There's so many uniques around where I spawn. This is like one of the best farm spots I've discovered, and I'm happy with it. So I'm gonna abuse it in Inferno as well, hands down. And I just leveled up. I was halfway, 2 runs back, and now I'm the next level. I don't need Asmodan's tricks to get to it, and there is no Leoric Shimbone in the chimney. I mean fireplace, my bad. That's too bad. I'm not sure what's in the other room, but it's not too much of importance. It's all about it. This is a pre-leveling guide for low levels and a good farming place for every level. You get so many uniques and you just blow your mind. You can get 2 on the ground here, and apparently you can get 1 over here. That's like the first time. I think it spawns all over the place. What you could also do is just continue to do the quest and pick up some chests, and there's also a lot of more mobs in there. But it's not worth the time doing. Trust me, you just restart the quest and that's about it. Hope you enjoyed my third guide. I'm well aware that I sometimes breathe my mic, and yeah, I can't really help it. I have a pretty stuffed nose right now, and it's kind of messing me over. I don't like to have a stuffed nose, and I'm not a quick talker like one of those tutorials where you just hear like, yeah, I'm so fucking level 60 and I will just boom this minion, and yeah, I'm not a quick talker, so my guides are somehow more in depth because of that, I believe. That's not really what I meant to say. Anyways, this is the end of my guide. Hope you enjoyed, and I will upload the leveling guide next, I believe. If not, I find a pretty good farming guide and I will put it up next.